Buddy Buchanan with the Leader in Times bringing you some High Plains highlights. Friday, June 9th, 2017. The series finale between the Liberal BJs and the Derby Twins Thursday at Brent Gould Field looked more like a late-season heated rivalry than the fifth game of the season, and the gamesmanship rose to a fevered pitch that ended with Twins head coach Ken Jarrett being ejected in a 6-1 BJs win. Despite allowing a run in the first inning that was aided by two BJ errors, starting pitcher Cody Wernley settled in and didn't allow another run in the first 4 innings. After allowing a one-out double in the second, Wernley retired 8 Twins in a row. The early highlight for the BJs was a foul ball hit sharply into the Twins dugout, and the BJ cheered the contact, getting response from the Twins dugout, the first sign of what would follow. Liberal finally broke through in the fourth when Constantine walked Trent Maloney to start the inning, and Cale O'Donnell delivered an RBI double to tie the game 1-1. Garrett Scott sacrificed O'Donnell to third, and Jaron Robinson followed with a soft hit to second base. Instead of throwing to first, the Twins attempted to get O'Donnell at the plate. The play was close, and in a cloud of dust at the plate, the umpire called O'Donnell safe, bringing Jarrett out of the dugout for his first conversation with the umpires. With the bases loaded and 2 outs, Brennan Rose delivered a single to center that brought in 2 more BJs and a 4-1 lead. Josh Sieglitz came on to relieve Wernley, who was on a limited pitch count in his first summer start. And after a leadoff walk to Connor Bassler, the next choppy play occurred when Derby's Noah Bland attempted to move Bassler with a bunt down the first baseline. Sieglitz charged to the ball, fielded it, and collided with Bland, sending both men to the ground. In the confusion, Bassler attempted to take third, but the BJs fired the ball across the diamond and Bassler was called out for a double play. Liberal took advantage of a Derby error in the bottom of the 5th when O'Donnell reached when the second baseman couldn't field a ground ball. And Scott followed with a moonshot to left that cleared the fence for the first home run of the season for the BJs, in a 6-1 lead. Controversy continued for the Twins in the 6th when Anthony Dominguez reached on a BJ error and ended up at second after a single by Davis Elliott. With Jonathan Fernandez batting, Sieglitz threw a wild pitch and Dominguez headed for third. On a close play, Dominguez was originally called out, but the ball ended up on the ground and the umpire gave a signal that appeared to be the ball came out on transfer, which would have meant the runner was still out. The umpire then turned his back to the play and walked back to his position near second base while the BJs tossed the ball to the mound and headed to the dugout. But the Twins continued to play and Dominguez headed home and crossed an undefended home plate while Elliott rounded the bases to third. Sieglitz then quickly picked up the ball and a discussion between the umpires ended with Dominguez being called safe at third. That brought BJ manager Daniel Parker onto the field, who discussed the play with the umpire, who upheld the safe call at third, but then had Dominguez come out of the dugout and return to third base, negating the run scored when the BJs left the field. That decision then brought Jarrett into the discussion with the umpires, and after he would not accept the ruling, Jarrett was ejected. Fernandez hit an infield fly to first to end the inning, and neither team offered much of a threat the rest of the way, and the BJs took the series with a 6-1 win. Here's what Liberal manager Daniel Parker had to say about the game.
It went both ways. I didn't think we were ready to play from the start, but I think we responded pretty nicely. But there was a couple plays, some went our way, some didn't. That's a couple plays that I had personally never seen before, like the collision at the first baseline. But I thought we handled adversity better than we did yesterday, and so I was very, very pleased to see that.
Now, you had a pitcher in there that was getting some tosses, hadn't pitched a lot for a little while. He was getting back on the mound early on, gave up the early run, then settled in. How'd you feel about that?
Felt really good. Just like you said, he settled in nicely. We had him on about a 55 to 60 pitch count, and I think we cut him off at 61, so we stuck pretty good to the plan. But I was very pleased, and I think as the summer goes along and we are able to build him up, I think he'll be special for us.
5 games in, you got the split with Dodge City waiting to finish that series, and then you've got the 2-1 win in this series here. So 5 games into it, what are you seeing?
I'm seeing a team that competes hard and really throws it well off the mound, and I think when we stick to our plan at the plate, I think that we really can do a lot of special things. But at the end of the day, we need to just focus on winning series. Winning 2 and losing 1 is something that we'll be okay with. Obviously we want a sweep, but it's hard to beat the same team 3 times in a weekend. So if we can win series for the rest of the way out, we'll put ourselves in a pretty good position.
All right, well, Coach, your first road trip coming up. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
The BJs will play the first of 6 road games tonight against Hayes before returning home on June 16th. This is Buddy Buchanan at the Leader in Times with your High Plains highlights. God bless, and thanks for watching.